Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Demel, and today I want to talk to you about a new development in film and animation and what that's going to start meaning moving forward. Now to start, who here has been able to play or see footage from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare? Well, the big thing, if you remember, on their advertising scheme was they brought in Kevin Spacey and they made the most accurate animation ever at the time. This is from the game. It looks like it's just Kevin Spacey's picture, but this is animated. Now to move from there, who here was able to see Rogue One? Well, in that movie, minor spoiler alerts, they bring back Grand Moff Tarkin. He looks about the same as he did in 1977 when he was portrayed by Peter Cushing. The big difference between the two portrayals? Well, Peter Cushing passed away about 23 years ago. So today, I want to talk to you about, one, how they did that, two, what the issues are with bringing someone back from the dead animated, and then three, what legislation needs to be put in place to protect the people. Now, it's a pretty impressive thing that they were able to do despite any controversy. This is extremely detailed. It looks almost exactly like him. It sounds almost exactly like him. Dave Itzkoff with the New York Times did a bunch of research into how they were able to do this. They took pictures from when he was alive, and they were able to paste those onto Guy Henry, who is the body actor and also did part of the voice acting for it. Now, voice replication is something that hasn't been around long, but it goes all the way back to 2001. Lisa Guernsey with New York Times was looking into this new project that AT&T was doing. Well, they were taking snippets of people's voices and putting them together, and if you want to hear what that came out to, hold the home button of an iPhone and ask a question. Siri will answer your questions. Now, it's not a perfect process. There's some issues such as, lighting and motion, but Darth Vader had the best thing. We've made a technological terror. This is someone that we brought back to the dead, whether they liked it or not. Peter Cushing had expressed interest in being in another Star Wars, but I don't think he meant to do it when he was dead. Now, this is going to be a huge thing. We were able to get his family's permission, but that's not enough. Max Farrow was with Movie Pilot, and he was comparing this to digital age alteration. We've been able to do this in a lot of movies, make actors look like they're 20 years younger than they actually are, but no one's ever said, yeah, go ahead and put me in a movie after I'm dead and also make it look like it's me and sound like it's me. I mean, a couple actors have been looking ahead. Robin Williams said that no one's allowed to touch his likeness for up to 25 years after he died. Well, as cool as that is, and it's protected by the state, copyright is protected by the federal government. Any company that has copyright to a character can bring him back and the likeness of the actor as the character, no matter what. So that's a big problem. The other big problem is who gets paid. A lot of animators and actors are pushing a lot of work into bringing these people back to life, and they're getting paid well. But families are giving away a relative, essentially, and they're not getting anything other than a footnote thank you. I mean, even college sports, they're getting tons of royalties and advertising revenue just by being there. And so the fact that a family doesn't receive anything is a bit of a disgrace. So to move forward, what legislation needs to be put in place? The big thing is, who gets to decide? Right now, the family has almost strict say of what's going to happen with this person's image. But I think that in every contract, when they're writing in, yes, I'm going to put my public image out there, part of that needs to be, are you okay with having your image used in animation or in any type of photo or sound? Are we allowed to use that after you die? And that would be the first say. Second say is the family. And now there's a little bit of a limitation on that, is how far can we go back? Because we can bring family in from any person, we just have to go up the family tree. We can go back 100 years and bring anyone back, but whether or not we should is a big question. I think the way to answer this is only a direct family member is able to make that decision. So a son or a daughter can make that decision of, yes, you can use the parent after the contract allows it. Now, the other big thing we want to talk about is the payment to the family. Yes, your animators and your body actors can keep getting paid normally, but a family should always be entitled to either an upfront payment or a royalty as kind of a thank you, and we understand this isn't our image to use. This is a very personal thing, and it needs to be protected that way. Also, moving forward, we need to have some type of counterfeit protection. This is something that can move beyond entertainment. If someone gets disgruntled, they're upset, they can take any type of person, say that's a political figure, and have them say, hey, we're going to attack this. Well, we need to have some way of deciding and showing, hey, this is counterfeit, this is not. So our animations are distinguishable from our film now that we're getting to this level of technology. It's really cool technology to be able to bring someone back, and it's got a lot of potential in entertainment, and especially maybe even education if you wanted to have the actual George Washington show up, but it's an imperfect thing. It needs to develop, and we need to be ahead of its development. We need to have this legislation in place to protect people, images, and our country as a whole from any type of slander. This is something that we can do easily, but it's something I hope you understand now and also are kind of looking forward as it comes along. Thank you.